Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Athletics. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Mitch Spence. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
On to O'Hearn. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Up the middle. Throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Lamont Wade Jr. Lined into right. Morel makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. And now the Athletics offense gets its first shot here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and getting to start, Braxton Garrett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Zach McKinstry up next for the A's. Here's a 1-1. Rudder takes off. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
No outs, runner on second. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Now 2 away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Just missed. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Taylor Ward. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to short, McKinstry. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Now it's going to be Connor Wong. One down, base is empty. That's a laser base hit. Man at first, Dane Myers will hit next. Next offering is in for a strike. Count full. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down, runner at third. Next is the designated hitter, Trey Sweeney. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lede should have this one. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Dylan Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for two. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Cody Morissette. Man on second, 2 down. That one to first. O'Hearn takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Kenny Garden.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rojas brings it in with a nice running grab. This is J.J. Bleday.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Just missed.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And the A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. One down. This is Willie Castro. One down, base is empty. And right back to the mound. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, base is empty. Lamont Wade Jr. now at the plate. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
The left fielder, number 5,
Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
What a stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a nice play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now the left fielder. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs, base is empty. That one hit to right. Cruz makes a nice running catch. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Marlins 2 and the A's nothing. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the third baseman, Dane Myers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Trey Sweeney, the next up for the Marlins. Wong at second, Myers on at first with nobody out. And delivers outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dive, and he's got it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mitch Spence won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jeffrey Springs.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So they're all loaded up. Cruz getting ready to hit. That's to third, but that rolls foul.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But
that one is absolutely belted. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 4-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now for the Marlins, Cody Morissette. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Morel hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the Miami order, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Willie Castro, the next up for the Marlins. Runner on the go. Hit in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Marlins 5 and the A's nothing. And we're back, ready to go. Bottom 4, digging in, Zach McKinstry. Garrett ready to fire now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ward hauls it in to end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We played 4, Marlins 5, and the A's nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Outside low, and the count is 3-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ricky Tiedemann, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Ferguson warming up as well.
Full count.
Out there to center. Lede coming on. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 down. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins.
Come on, 3 to go.
And that one popped in the air, left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Connor.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Connor Wong. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Myers digs in now.
Go 3 to go, baby. Let's go. Swing better.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Trey Sweeney, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-1. Foul ball there. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
He's in
Checks
there.
over to first. Back safely. Myers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground right side. Sends it to first. And that is the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the A's nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Kenny Garden.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because He's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake. Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing.
Castro sends it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Marlins 6 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Dylan Cruz.
Let's go, green and gold.
And a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Lede on his way over. And it's caught for the out.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Cody.
Now it's the second baseman, Cody Morissette.
Come on, green and gold.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Johan Rojas. Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Offense held in check there. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Marlins 6 and the A's nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Come on, Shea.
Got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And, you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Here's the left fielder. That one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one to first. Wade throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Zach Geloff. Up next for the A's. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? That just misses. Now 2-2. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games. Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. Brings it in, and there's 2 away. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Taylor Ward. The other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Miami down in order. They lead it, though, 6-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. Swung on, belted. That's back there, on its way. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing. His 16th homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Ryan O'Hearn up next for the A's. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Braxton Garrett out of the game, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
Anthony Bender on a pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Hard hit left side. Fires to first in time.
now batting, the designated hitter, Kenny Garden.
2 down, base is empty. And now Kenny Garden. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. The A's get 1 on this homer, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tyler Ferguson.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Swing swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So up next, Dane Myers. The 1-1. That one down the line and foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
1 out, runner at second. Trey Sweeney, the next to hit, slings to first in time. And here is Dylan Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And now Cody Morissette. Two outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the A's 1. Jared Koenig taking over on the mound.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Come on, Chris. Let's go, Chris.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
The Athletics with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Towards first, and that goes foul. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Shea Langoliers. Swings and misses. And the count 1 and 2.
1-2's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rojas puts it away, and that's the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And at the plate for Miami, Willie Castro. Nobody out, runner at first. In the air, out to center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And now 2-1. Rojas over at first with one away. Double play ball to second. There's one. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 7 and the A's 1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, number 35. And that one upstairs.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slice to right. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. And a foul ball. Runners at the corners, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
We got a full count.
This one in the dirt. Geloff into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Koenig is just 1 strike away.
Ball.
That's down and in.
That turns out to be a really
2-2.
good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. This one smoked, could be trouble. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 7-3. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. Garden getting ready to hit. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long